What is up, DG Army? Another what also known as John, back with more replays for you. And this is the E50-M, the Tier 10 German medium. This is the next tank for me after the E50. I do have the E50. I just unlocked it when they had that Tier 9 half-off sale with the Golden Joystick Award. This tank is pretty ridiculous. It's got good mobility, which is odd for a German medium. It's also got a really awesome gun. The 270 pen, 390 damage, really awesome. Now, those are armor piercing, the composite shells, which the normalization for those is kind of weird, so you're not really getting the 270 pen. I'm not sure what the conversion is to standard AP rounds, but it's probably more like a 255 or 260 or so pen on angled armor. I think I think it's on angled armors where it's having a problem. I'm not sure. If you know more about those mechanics, please let me know. As you can also see, he has some gold rounds on his tank, and I'm going to say that's fine. I'll start showing replays with gold rounds as long as you don't use the gold rounds to win the game or basically have a huge impact on your game. To me, that's still not skill. The gold rounds in these things are always ridiculous. 350 pen, 390 damage. Like, you shoot a guy with that and you pen, that's not skill. That's using the advantage of the gold round to win. And if everybody was using gold rounds, I wouldn't care, but nobody really is, even though you can buy them with credits. And really, what I'm thinking about doing is buying about 4 gold rounds per tank just for clutch shots and stuff. But you've got to be careful if you're buying them with credits, which is what I'm going to be doing, because it can really eat up a lot of your credits. I think I was checking on the M103 or something like that, and it was like 4,000 credits per shot. So you've got to really be careful with that. So T110 E5 going right through the front. That's pretty nice, and that's why I think these Tier 10 composite shells are pretty awesome. Getting good pen. That's just going to shoot right into the shield. Don't do that. So right here, one of the biggest reasons I wanted to show this video, again, angled IS-3, not a good idea. You cannot be angled with that tank. At least you can do a slight angle, but this is too much angle. Is that you're going to see there's like a crazy thing that happens here, and he does a really good job. I didn't even tell you who we're showing you here. This is on the port map. This is Graf Muha or Muja, I'm not really sure. Sent me this replay. It's pretty awesome. Actually, he sent it a couple weeks ago or something like that. I got a string of great replays for some tanks that I wanted to show, and so I've been kind of saving them up to show, and I always check them to make sure they're good enough to show again. And this is definitely an awesome game, you're going to see. Now, also something I wanted to talk about. Wow, right through the turret on the IS-8 there. That's pretty crazy. Let me up this map a little bit. Also, I'm showing you Black Shots mod pack. You can get it in the link in my description. It actually links to the actual mod pack link. Because if that changes, I can just go change the forum post. So, again, IS-8 giving out side armor. E75 getting pounded. Usually those tanks are pretty hardy. The E75 is pretty hardy. So it looks like it's basically him and his E75 bud against like 5 enemy tanks. They haven't really taken anybody out. They really should have focused fire some guys down. Not really happening. So he's doing it really smart here, trying to get into a defensive position to see what he can do about taking these guys out. Boom! The IS-8 goes down. Finally. He probably shouldn't have left his E75 buddy there, but the E75 should have been backing up. So anyway, you're going to see some changes coming up in the channel. Again, getting some nice hits on the IS-3 while he can. Backing up into the map wall I probably wouldn't do because it doesn't give you a lot of options as far as moving around. Tracks him there to let the E75 get out of there. Trying to help his buddy out. Probably going to take the IS-3 out. I don't know why the E75 isn't doing the same. There we go. Yeah, it was a 1-2 punch right there. So I think he's just trying to stay out of shots from the E75, Panther, and T110. Now, that guy goes down. He's got 3 enemies, all pretty low health. The E5 thinks, oh my god, I got this. I'm going to ram this guy. Watch this. I'm going to... Oh, you're dead, dude. Boom. Nice. So the E50-M, 2,000 hit points. Pretty nice amount of hit points here. Can withstand quite a bit of damage. Up against 2 Tier 9s. Really low health. He's just waiting for them to... There we go. Tracks the Panther so he doesn't get pincered right here. Pincered. E75 trying to do the pincer move. Not working out. He's just waiting for a reload here. And he's going to go for... The Panther 2 is going to give him side armor. Boom, you're dead. Not a good idea, buddy. You're too close to give out side armor like that. Now this is pretty much over. With 1,500 hit points, you can take the E75 out, no problem. So where does he... Lower plate. Bam! So nice shot getting in the lower plate. A lot of times those E75s are hard to take out, even when you have shots on the lower plate. So takes out this whole side, does really good defense. Of course, he had a lot of help from his buddies before they died, getting off damage and really whittling those tanks down. Now, what they should have done a little bit different is focus fired. If they had more platoon action, they probably would have focus fired and, you know, taken out. Because what happens is, even if you take all those guys down to 1%, they still have full damage coming down on your face. So you got to take guys out to reduce their damage coming in, reduce the incoming damage on your side. So anyway, you're going to see quite a lot of changes coming up in the channel. I'm really starting to get burned out doing so many videos and doing annotations on every video. Then I have to link, you know, put them all in playlists and, you know, do video responses to all. It's just a long process, and it basically means I don't really have a life outside of making videos, doing family stuff, and working. It's pretty much taking up all my time, and I don't even get a chance to play games anymore. Every time I play, I have to be recording. It's kind of a pain. I don't really like doing that. I'm really losing the fun in just playing, so it's kind of screwing me up. And instead of letting my channel burn me out, I'm going to change up my style. You're probably not going to see any more video links to more videos at the end of my games. You're just going to have to use the playlists and the list of videos in my channel to get to the other videos I'm posting. I will still probably do the subscribe and next annotations because they're fairly simple. Don't take too much time out of my day. That process is pretty simple. So this game is fairly locked up. They got 2 tier 10s left, the low, and then 2 RDs against 2 RD and an E50-M. And one of them is at 110 E5, one of the best tier 10 heavies in the game, the best tier 10 heavy probably. Well, that and IS-7. It's very arguable which one's better. T110 going in trying to spot people. I don't think he's trying to get. Oh, there we go. There's the G-dub. Take him out. Oh, he's focusing on you, and he misses. Nice. Luckily he missed. That would have been like a 1,000-point shot probably. Boom! Another RD takes him out. Counter RD right there. So moving in on the kill here with the E50-M. Should be pretty much no-brainer. Again, whoa, side armor, bro. Not good. This guy I guess doesn't know what the heck he's doing. So this is a good idea to go around this guy. He's still could be a big threat, at least for the T110. The T110 has low hit points. A ghost shell right there. That should have been right into the engine and done 400 damage. It didn't. So here we go. Okay, now it does. You had to zoom in. I hate how you have to zoom in all the time. You're 10 feet from a tank. You shouldn't have to zoom in. A long time ago, back in like patch 6 or something, you didn't have to zoom in. There was a little bit of auto aim. Well, it wasn't auto aim. Just basically when you don't zoom in, it adds like 5 times the inaccuracy of your gun. It's really stupid to make you have to zoom in when, you know, you're driving 10 feet from a tank. But, you know, whatever. So he kind of miscalculated. He thought he could drive around this guy to not get shot in the face, but it didn't happen. T110, 53 hit points left, trying not to get shot. And doesn't get hit. And let's see, driving on the move. Boom! Nice, in your face. So, nice game. Let's get some end plate action. Again, only got the 1 end plate. Please send all 3 end plates. I really need the personal score, team score, and detail report plates here. But really great game by Muha. I'm not sure, Muja. I think he's on the European server, pretty sure. Yeah, because he's got a period where we would have a colon on the NA server. 1,500 point game, really nice. Killed 5 tanks, damaged 8 tanks, and really, again, it's not about how many kills you get. It's not the number of kills. It's really about how much damage you do to the enemy team. It's really good to get kills. Like I said, you can take the guy's gun out of the game. You got to do that. But it's not just about how many kills you get. Spotted 4 guys. I'm sure that helped him a lot. We can't look at how much damage he did because he didn't send us that plate. So please send all 3 plates in. I'm going to start getting really anal about if someone doesn't send all 3 plates, they're not going to get shown. I don't care what tank you're driving. Season 2 is going to be coming to a close soon. I'm probably going to do about 10 more games. I want to get about 40 episodes in Season 2. I want to get a lot more Tier 10s in there. I think I've got I want to get some more Russians in there as well. There's a lot of Russians I haven't shown yet. Maybe some more British if I get some good British replays. So let me know what you think about this tank. I'm really looking forward to getting it, and I'll talk to you later, guys.